Right now, the QBZ is the most slept on gun in Warzone. Back on July 28th, I published a video to my channel about why you should use the QBZ in Warzone, and how good it was, and that it was better than the Krig. It's the most comparable to the Krig, with its easy to control recoil pattern and its damage at range. If you're hitting all chest shots, the QBZ always beat the Krig, but the Krig had an advantage if you mixed in some lower torso shots. The Krig used to do as much damage if you hit him in the stomach as if you hit him in the chest, and that was an advantage it had over the QBZ, but it recently caught a nerf, and now it does less damage if you hit him in the stomach. So before, the Krig had the same TTK with stomach shots as it had with chest shots, whereas the QBZ has a bit higher of a TTK if you hit him in the stomach over the chest. Now though, after the nerf, the Krig has a much higher stomach shot TTK than the QBZ does, so the QBZ has an advantage all around. The only place where the Krig still has a bit of an advantage is that its longer range damage drop off is about 7 meters further away than the QBZ's. But in most cases, I think that's not going to make a whole lot of difference. Alright, so let's compare the QBZ with the Krig and the C58 as far as TTK goes. Okay, we can see here that the QBZ definitely kills faster than either one of those other guns, the Krig or the C58. It does enter that damage drop off a little bit later than the C58 does, but a little bit sooner than the Krig does. But either way, that's only a few meters difference. The QBC definitely has a better TTK overall than the C58 or the Krig. But how fast the QBZ kills is not the only reason you should be using it over the Krig or the C58. Check out its overall movement speed. It's faster than the C58 or the Krig. Check out its ADS movement speed. It's quite a bit faster than either one of those guns. Last, but definitely not least, look at the ADS time. The C58 is at 432 milliseconds. The Krig is at 423. The QBZ is at 285. That is a very significant difference. You definitely do not want to be sleeping on this gun. Modern Warzone has a weekly podcast where they recently talked about how good the QBZ is. So why aren't we seeing more pros and streamers using the QBZ? Well, I think we're starting to see that now. Iceman Isaac talked about the QBZ in one of his more recent videos about how good it was. And as a matter of fact, the gameplay in the background of this video is him using the QBZ in that video. Pawnyhoff made a video about how the QBZ is now better than the Krig, and the fact that it's a top tier assault rifle in Warzone. Jack Frags made a video that was not focused on the QBZ, he was focused on a different gun, but he was running the QBZ as his main AR throughout the whole video, and he was doing really well with it. I'll put links to all three of these videos down in the description so you can check them out for yourself. As always, if you liked the video, please give it a like. That really helps the channel grow. Make sure to leave a comment if you have any questions or there's anything you want to say about the QBZ. Have you used it? Have you tried it? What'd you think of it? And if you have a question or comment that you don't want to leave in public, feel free to send me an email at jrock@jrockgaming.com and I will respond. And always remember, Warzone is hard, but so are we.
No! Oh, dude, I was crying, man. That QBZ is disgusting. I feel like I'm killing people so much faster with the QBZ than I am with the Krig. I don't know how the numbers line up.